previous stream is all being coming true. I mean, to such a point that it's starting to feel like I should be charging for this free alpha I'm giving everywhere. Everyone was screaming one way or another. Everyone was screaming this. There is possibilities that things can go really wildly up. I'm going to explain why that could be the case. What's the situation going on here? I'll explain to you why there could potentially be a small little pullback. Just going to explain those aspects there, where I think the market is going, what things to look for, what tokens are really interesting to look for as well. And on top of that, some really interesting news that you guys need to really understand what's going on from it. So make sure you stay tuned. You need to smash the like button, follow, make sure you check my alt channels as well. All of that stuff is rocking and rolling. In fact, you know what, I'm gonna put a bunch of stuff into the chat so you guys can do stuff in it, you know what I mean, do stuff. Right, look, what am I gonna do here? Let me just get my the channel going on here. Man, Lamar honestly smashing it, boss. I told you guys. I mean, what more can I say? Honestly, you guys are just like, oh, it's this, it's that, and the other. And I'm like, you know what? How about no? How about the computer says no? How about that? Yeah, no. All right, okay, cool. All of you guys were there just screaming around and doing this kind of stuff, and like, Anyway, that's I'll check that out and everything else. Right. Okay. Where are we going right now? Where is everything happening? What is going on? Crypto has to be boring for months, man. Yeah, but the boring is when things start to get really, really fun. I want everyone to really understand this fact. This is some serious things that we're coming into right now. Now, where do we start? We look at Bitcoin at this present moment, and it is tapping the doors like you would not believe on that key level that I've been talking about for weeks. If we measure this thing, it's starting to get a bit ridiculous, but I also like it. I like that it's getting ridiculous because look, if we measure this thing, we have been arranging for what is 2 months now. Almost 2 months of ranging up and down, left, right, and center. Good evening. I'm so nervous. Don't be nervous. Don't be. It's all good. It's been ranging sideways for 2 months, and usually when those 2 months go on for such a long time, there's going to be a huge move one way or another, right? It's looking like it's up. Things are looking super duper strong at this present moment. If we look at it on the weekly, we see that the key number, the 110 level, and I'm just saying, I've got a feeling that some other streamers and other content creators are watching my recordings, right? Just want to say, I'm just saying, right? All I'm saying is that I got a feeling that people are watching it because their levels are suspiciously close to my one after I've been saying it for months. But whatever, it's all good on that side. They can take it. You know what I mean? The real alpha's here, but if they need the alpha of the alpha to give it to their own community, to give themselves the alpha when I'm the alpha, but no one watches the real alpha is Alvarez. That's all I'm gonna say. Just I don't want to be like too big headed, but come on, man. Come on, everything's recorded. It's not like everyone else that says stuff and it's not recorded. They're like, oh yeah, but technically, what I meant by the bull flag was that it was an inverted reversal divided by 7, my dude, and that's why it tanked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's not me. It's all here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. There we go. Now, where are we right now in this? On the weekly, we're looking at some interesting situations, right? But I'm going to tell you some good, the bad, and some of the ugly stuff that could potentially come as well. Only one real thing that is particularly not great, but I'll tell you about that in a second. Now, if we, as I said, we're here now. There's a few things that are really interesting that I need everyone to really understand and get as well. If we look at the liquidation heat map, that range is getting ridiculous. This range is actually getting to hilarious modes right now. Look at that range, 11,000 and 10,800. The tighter that gets, the more explosion it happens. It is how it is in life. It is how it is in relationship. It is how it is in Bitcoin. Those three are the three most important things in our life right now. Maybe some alts, but Let's just get married to Bitcoin first, and then we'll think about the alts later on. You know what I'm saying? Right? So that's the way it works, right? This is getting extremely narrow, this trading range. The narrower it gets, the crazier the move is going to be, right? 110 Bitcoin dominance falling, liquidity ridiculous. Post vid. I am. Are we looking at an upward trend? Yes. If you guys want to see what I'm doing, you guys can check it up here and see the screen as well, and you can check out the recordings afterwards. Everyone on YouTube and who is not on YouTube, right? You're the only one with the magic wand pen. I have more than one magic wand pen. They call me the OG pen, the one that created it all. If you must ask. All right, where are we right now? Yeah, so the range is getting absolutely hilarious at the moment. That range getting closer and closer means that the chance of a big move is huge. And I'm going to come to a conclusion of why I think that move will be humongous as well. So right now, what's happening is that we're in a super tight range, right? We're coming into key resistance points where we've tapped it over 7 times now. On top of that, we look at daily exchange volume. It is flattening out and leveling out, right? We're coming to a key area where this will be moving more and more and more. Watch it range for another 6 months. All right, cool, man. Lama. All right, I get it, right? Once you see the screen, it's not good here. Heading over to the other platform. Yeah, of course, man. The screen is everything. You see this is flattening out. That is a good sign. That could be the bottoming level. If we look carefully, it has basically come and tapped that level several times and recovered from there. This doesn't mean it's going to be a huge move, but I'm expecting some sort of move to be coming very, very soon. Also, on top of that, if we look at the clear liquidations that are happening in the 24-hour and 4-hour range, it's getting less and less and less, and most are in the short position, right? Which is very, very, very interesting. That in line with, let me show this to you 1 second. That in line with, look at that. That in line with a falling liquidity. That in line with the falling liquidity, getting into Alvarez justice restress, and so can the close the case on Epstein list and DOJ and FBI and further invest. Yes. Yes, straw man. Yes, I agree with that statement. I agree with that statement. It's all to do with the Epstein list. You're right. Completely the case. You solved it, brother. That's it, man. It's all about Epstein. I get it. No problem. Donald Trump was like, pump Bitcoin. No one will care. No one. No one. Anyway, with falling volume on this level, what you usually find is when you see a progressive lowering of volume on this level, when you see all the other factors coming, that move is going to be huge. There's going to be a huge move, right? Either it's going to be super happy, right? Either it's going to be like, oh my god, let's get it on, or it's going to be like, I might need some pills. I might need something. I might need something here. Like I might need medication. You know what I mean? You know, medication. Let's get it on, right? I'm leaning towards the let's get it on side. We really are looking really strong at this present moment to be moving on that side. Especially if we look at the Gaussian channel. I stated it several times before. The longer it stays above this line, the higher the chance of a massive breakout that's going to be happening very, very soon. We are, you know, tickling the side of resistance. Now, I want to say one thing, right? I'm going to come out with the bad straight away, right? This tickling of the underside, right? That bit there. We are technically, I want to say this, technically at resistance, right? We are technically at resistance. So we could potentially see some form of volatility. And the volatility could potentially come and possibly retest the bottom of this channel. Maybe 106, maybe wick down, possibly to the 104. Maybe. I'm not saying anything on that side. I'm not saying anything on the opposite side. That's where we're going. Yeah. So that's the situation of what's happening and where we are at this present moment. We could potentially see what could happen. I'll show you what could happen here, right? I'll show you what could happen. ETH to the moon. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking about ETH for ages, man. For ages. I told everyone, go watch. Everything is there. Everything that I say is recorded. So you can see. So you can hold me into account. You can be like, man, you guy, right? You guy, I said this, and now it's this. Everything I'm saying is coming to fruition. What can I say, right? Yo, Wagman, hey, look, it could still go away any second. You know, the guy is the guy. He's going to still try and make it difficult. And that's the situation, right? You know what I'm saying, bruv? All right, okay. Brev, this thing, what's really interesting is the RSI is moving up, right? Remember when I said the swing Z, the swing Z action? You know, the touch and swing. That's what she said. So I got my wife, right? What could happen is that it could reject, come down, tap this, and then break out like that, right? Yes, everything to the moon. No, don't even try, right? I remember your depresso talk in our chat. Oh, it's over. Everything's finished. Right? Don't even try. I know that was you. You seem like the Who type. No, you're not. This guy is an OG, by the way. If you guys need an island, he has one for sale. Now, so any islands, just go and talk to None, all right? He has a couple. He bought a few too much, and he was like, you know what? I need to trim a little bit. Trim, and then go back to reality, right? So we could have this. We could have the rejection off here, tap that level, and then explode out from there, right? How long do you think it will be in an uptrend? Well, I'll get to that, and I'll explain that in a second. Any questions up here? Hoping for the best, prepare for the worst. Yep. Again. Hello, Alvarez. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well, man. Things are looking pretty good, and I like it when I see things the right way. You know what I mean? Got me worried there for a second. Everyone's screaming at me negative things all the time. You know what I mean? I'm not a negative person, but like, come on, man. So what was I saying? Yeah, this could come out, tap that, and it could do a massive swing up, right? It usually happens in that way, or we could just break through. I kind of want it to, but honestly, I know you guys are gonna get upset, right? You're gonna be like, Alvarez, shut up, shh. No pullback in Z, right? I haven't been able to enter the live lately, but in him now. Hello, Walter, man. Absolute pleasure, man. Anytime, anyone's welcome, right? So I'm not. I know. I'm saying that I would say, right? All right, that this could potentially come back. That tapping that would make it enormous. The move could be huge, right? Or we could just break through. It looks like we might break through. Honestly, no more pullbacks. That's some real PTSD talking there, man. No. Shh. Right? No. Hello, Peachy, how you doing? Right? No pullbacks. Just 1 second. Let me just adjust that. All right. Okay, cool. No pullbacks. So that's where we are. That's the situation. This could happen. I like the way that we've seen that trend being broken and the green dot being hit on the cipher B, which is a great sign. All right, that is a full-blown bearish divergence on both two indicators. That swing up there could be absolutely massive, and it could do some real moves. Again, potentially that, and then tap, and then explosion out, or all the way down and it's over. Who knows what I'm talking about? Don't listen to me. This is me doing my daily weird show that I don't know anything about, but sometimes get things right. Right? There we go. Hello, bye. Okay, now. What I will also say, I don't know what it's been doing this recently. Some pullback that was in the S&P 500. Honestly, you're brilliant. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. I'm not brilliant. I'm just gifted, as my wife says. Right. So what pullback that I love you, him, especially when you talk about the taco. Of course. Right. So what pullback that was? 1.4% pullback is an actual joke. It's an actual joke, right? It's an actual joke. I was expecting far more of a pullback, but the market wants to go. the market really wants to go. The market is at a situation right now, right, where it needs to put the money market somewhere. The amount of money in the money markets right now, right? I read this really interesting statistic today, so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. The amount of money in the money markets right now is greater than all of the money in the S&P 500 plus the QQQ plus all of the other what's it called? All the other tradable assets combined, right? I just want everyone to understand how much insanity of money is sitting on the sidelines in the money markets, right? The whole world is waiting for this rate cut. The whole world is waiting for this rate cut, and it's going to be a tsunami. I just want everyone to really understand the sheer number of liquidity that is sitting by in the sidelines. There is some insane things that are going on right now. Now, this looks like it's going to continue on because we're seeing, and I mean, like, I don't. You can go back, right? I don't move anything, but look at that. Exactly as I drew it. Not only did it tap the top, right, midwick strategy, it tapped the mid of the previous wick, then came back and held underneath the previous resistance. I said it's between those two, and that's what's going on. This move, I will say this, right? I won't say this. This move could potentially go and retest the 100 and slam down, or this thing could go down and then go up and test it and then potentially break down, right? One of those two things is going to be happening, but either if this pulls back down here, this movement here in the US dollar is going to bring in absolute enormous amounts of liquidity into this. Because I will say this to you right now, right? Bill Gates and the Royals are pumping Strawman. Strawman. Bro. Can you go to can you live your life in any way apart from some sort of conspiracy theory? Do you not buy normal milk? I got a feeling you're not the normal milk type of guy. I have a feeling that normal milk is a bit problematic for you. Is that am I getting it right? You're laughing. I'm assuming I'm right. Okay, cool. All right. You're gonna love Trump. Yeah. He does have an amazing ability to destroy the market and then pump it back out. That's really cool. I mean, he'll destroy it, buy, and then pump it. That's how it goes. That's how he works. That's how it goes right now. What, is it frozen? Are we good? Are we good? Okay, you're back. All right, cool. I do love how no one replied to that. None. They were like, cool. Let him just sit there looking at the screen like some idiot. Idiot. Right. Okay, there we go. So some massive amounts of liquidity there. We'll see what happens. We'll see where this is going to be going. Now, as I said about DXY, the devaluation of the dollar is continuing because we have a birthday today. An absolute birthday, new all-time high. It's incredible. It's amazing. US debt has hit $37 trillion. Woo! $37 trillion, guys. We made an all-time high. It went fantastic. It's all good. Brilliant. They're going to need to do something about that. Like very soon. Like really soon. I'm laughing, but it's that sort of type of laugh, right? Because I got way too much money into the lag on YouTube messages about 2 minutes. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's absolutely spectacular. All right, whatever. I'll try and sort that out sometime. I don't know how I would do that, but whatever. Yeah, so that's where we are now. If we look at USDT dominant, again, it's doing exactly as I stated. It looks like, I don't know. I don't want to jinx this thing, right? Because yesterday I talked. Last time I talked very quietly, and Bitcoin dominance did what I said it would do, right? It did what I said, and that's a good thing, right? When I whisper, the graphs do what I say they should do, and technically, it has broken trend. Technically, right? Let me get it closer. Let me get up closer. So technically, technically, we've broken trend. And all we need to do now is to break this line here. If we break that, it is party time. Party time. All right? We're in full party time. If we pass that, it's party time. But shh, don't tell anyone. Anyone that's watching right now should also not tell anyone. Right? Okay, cool. All right, we're back to normal. So yeah, this might not happen. It might go up. It will probably go up. Yeah, so there we are. So if that is the case, then good stuff. Right. Now, if we look at Bitcoin dominance, right? I said this in the previous one. I said that there could be a pullback. You see the line. Yeah, you see it. You see the line. You see where it bounces off. I mean, like, I don't know what more to do. I mean, even the thing is there. You know what I mean? Now, we need to make a little bit of adjustments to this thing. A bit of an adjustment on this graph. Where are we right now? Yeah, okay. We need to do a bit of an adjustment, especially if we look at the weekly. Do you see alts going higher than last December anytime soon? Spain is calling. Thank you so much. Bro, if I knew that for sure, crypto ASMR, I love it. If I knew that for sure, I would be putting my entire network into these things. These are all probability and risk management things, right? Now, if we play with this, right? Because we need to adjust this a little bit. Let's adjust this a little bit. Because yeah, there we go. That goes there. Yeah, that's about right. Now, as you can see, we're in a full-blown channel, right? This is a channel since 2022, and it has respected this channel in every way whatsoever. If we draw a more local trend line as well, there's a lot of trend lines here, but whatever. Let's just add another one. Let's make that a different color. What color should we do this? Let's pick a color. Purple. Nope, can't see. Nope, can't see purple. Orange. Do we like yes to the moon? Yes to the moon. Orange. Let's go orange. No, that's too. Let's go crazy orange. Great, crazy orange. Right. If we do that and then we do something like this, we see something interesting forming, right? We see something interesting forming. And if we look at this carefully, we see them. Thank you very much. My message is not coming through. What? Yes, they are. We see them. I'm saying something about like sending me a gift or something. You can send me a gift. I don't mind sending gifts. It's nice. Very kind of you to send me a gift. Or you can just press like the like button and stuff. You know what I mean? 1 second. Let me just sort this out. 1 second. I got too many people messaging me. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Done. All right. Yeah. So this type of formation is. I mean, I just pressed it. Why am I getting? Okay, never mind. Whatever. This type of formation is forming, right? And this usually, when it breaks, and funny enough, it's coming to the perfect there. If it breaks this bottom level of the 64%, we're going to be seeing some form of acceleration down, right? And this will bode well for alts, as we're already seeing some of these alts are starting to do some popcorning, right? And I'm gonna get to a few that I stated. I mean, I did state it. I mean, what can I do? You know what? Whatever, it's all good. So this break could be quite interesting. Whether this will be the sign of an alt season, I doubt it very much. I mean, I don't know how much of an alt season we're going to be getting. It all depends on the level of liquidity and rate cuts and a whole bunch of things. And we'll get to some really interesting things about rate cuts as well. Apparently, what Donald Trump has been saying is crazy, right? Now, this break of that is going to be doing a huge amount of move. I would say if it does, look, even if it moves from here to here, look, just so you understand what type of move we're talking about, here to here, right? 5%, a 5% move is big, right? In USDT dominance. I mean, if we go and just test this wick, mid-wick strategy, because it hasn't come and cleaned it yet. That is an inefficiency wick there. Even if it comes down to that, that's 15%. A 15% drop in USDT dominance. I mean, look at this move. That's 11%. That was when Donald Trump came into power. When he won the election. that's a big move. You know what I mean? That's moves. I can't give you exact understandings, but moves in it, bruv. There's gonna be some in it, bruv moves, right? So you should watch this carefully. Make sure you understand that this is a very, very key thing. Here, you can watch it. They're all recorded. You can mark these levels out yourself. I'll put the little levels there. Look, that's one. That's one. That's one. That's one. And that's one. So you guys can see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, this could reject quite aggressively, and it is possible. As I said to you guys, you know, we are at resistance here, right? So that could reject possible. That's why I'm thinking maybe there might be one last flush, you know, flush before the real run. But I mean, the volume is so low, and I don't know what it'll be flushing, to be honest. You know what I mean? So, all right, we look at, why is it doing that? We look at total market cap. I said it's just looking super duper strong right now. But again, we're at resistance. Are we at resistance? When you're wondering where you should be, you should just check out these three things, right? Are we at resistance or are we at support, right? Usually when we're coming into support, those are good risk areas to potentially play a little bit. But we are at resistance. I mean, we've tapped it several times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times we've tapped it. So it gives me the feeling that it will break through. Eventually, it will break through. But also, we could see a pullback. I mean, like, this is risky areas, right? As I said, I gave you the reason why it could pull back there, but I believe this thing is going to continue through. I think that the momentum is going in one direction, if anyone can say that word. And it looks pretty good at this present moment. Gold, I suspect, I'm going to say something, right? I'm going to say, I showed you, but I turned the total 3, right? Gold, I suspect. Oh, I need to bring up the total 3 chart. Right, okay, that's not there. I forget total 2. Although total 2 is doing some funny things, but anyway, we'll look at total 3. Gold, I suspect, is going to start to rise again. Honestly, it could potentially go down and tap the 3.2. But if we get a large rate cut, right? If we get a larger, this thing is going to go to a different planet. Honestly, I really do think it could break out the 3,500. And I mean that in the nicest possible. I think it could go even more than that. I was laughing at people saying 4,000. I think it could potentially hit 4,000. There is so much liquidity. As I said, I was talking to a professor friend of mine, you know, my old professor at LSE, and he's giving me, he's like, the markets are desperate right now to put their money somewhere, and it won't be just them; it will be all the markets around. And what's really interesting as well, and this is going to be super duper interesting. I'm going to talk something about what the next chart is as well. I'll explain to you something that he told me, which is wild, right? And it makes complete sense. I love this guy. He's a genius. He's a full-blown genius, multi-millionaire. He was my econometrics teacher. He created an algorithm that he sold to Morgan Stanley for like 23 million pounds, and he still drives a Renault Megane and lives in a small little house somewhere. He's one of those people. He loves the art rather than the money of the things. He's a socks and sandals guy. I love him. He's pure genius, right? Now, yeah, I got a feeling this is going to go up. Everything will go up with the rate cuts, and I'll explain to you why when that thing. Yeah, my type of guy with that attitude. He's such an awesome dude. Honestly, he's like, you can see that he sees the Matrix, right? He's the Matrix guy. He's the Matrix guy. It's unbelievable. What was I saying? Yeah. Now look. One area. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I like this. The one area of problem is getting a lot of helicopters these days, and I don't know why. Anyway, whatever. It's England. Why am I even asking that question? it's England. God, why am I surprised? If I don't hear the helicopters, I'm like, all right, something's going on. Something big is gonna happen. It's too quiet, right? If I don't hear the popo, ice cream man, or some sort of helicopter, I don't think I'll be comfortable. Now, this might rise a little bit more again, right? It could find support and then go up from there. But I don't see this. What he told me, and I was going to do a video about it tomorrow, but it is such a great, it's so clever, because the way he thinks is amazing, right? He goes, I go like, but there's a problem with the treasuries. Like, no country is buying the U.S. treasuries. They're not buying them. Like, that's a problem, right? How are we going to service the debt? And he was like, no, that's a good thing. And I was like, why? What does that mean? He goes, well, what America is moving away from is that other countries won't control their debt, so they won't need to beckon to them, so they can be free to do whatever they want to. And I'm sitting there going, damn. I literally was like, a damn. That's very, very, very true. Because if foreign countries are not controlling US debt, they have no leverage over the USA. And if they don't have any leverage over the USA is free to do whatever it wants for its own benefit. And more importantly, as this is going up, the wealth status of and money within the USA is expanding as well. And as that is expanding, it means that there's more people to buy this. So US themselves are buying their own debt. Their own country is buying them. And so what they will need to do is what's been in the best interest for the USA, not for another country. And that, my friends, blew my mind. So this shouldn't be a worry. It's starting to move away from an area of worry and that sign. Since you were hating on Trump, excuse me, all right? Excuse me. Him causing the problem, then fixing it, is not the right thing, right? That didn't need to happen. I do want you guys to understand that, right? I want everyone to really be clear that he could have just made the deals and tariffs at a normal rate. And this thing, just so you guys can understand, just so you understand, right? Rather than doing that, it would have just done that. That's what it would have done. This is good. Good. Right? That's good. This is Trump buying. Okay? That there. Is that clear? I don't know if you guys are clear. One second. Let me move out the way so you guys can see it. Look, do you see how clear that is? Just so you guys really understand. Just so you clearly understand, right? That could have been the way, right? This could have happened if he had just said, I'm making trade deals and I'm putting 20% tariffs. That's it. Fine. No problem. It's all good. USA would have made money, all that kind of stuff. But what he had to do is put a $3 billion percent tariff on the whole world, including the moon, some islands, and the fish in the sea. And it caused that, obviously. And then he was like, you know what? You know what? I think I bought enough, right? I think I bought enough. Maybe send out a tweet that says, I'm pausing it. Boom. There we go. A nice little... How much of a nice little, like, if you had to, like, really... Wait, where did that go? 1 second. Let me just do this 1 second. Let me just sort this out so you guys can see the screen. There we go. There. Did that work? Yeah, there we go. Right. So that was a nice little, if you really, really like, nice little 27% in the S&P 500. You know, it's all right. It's all right. Not bad. You know, he could have done worse. It could have done worse. Anyway. I love those people where they're like, see? And you said you didn't like Trump. Be very careful. Logical fallacies. It's okay to be wrong. Yeah, you're right. It's cool. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. No problem. Yeah. Okay, no problem. All right. So let me just delete this, just making sure that people understood my theory. Anyway, I'm gonna keep that there. Whatever. So that's that situation right now. So this looks pretty good. Everything is looking pretty okay at the moment. We still have one really important data set to come out, and that is this CPI report that's going to be coming out on the 17th, unless I'm mistaken, on the 17th. You're the man, Alvarez. Nothing but respect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm messing around, man. Whatever. Everyone can have their own thoughts. It's cool. Don't worry. So yeah, that looks pretty good. If we look at, oh God, why is it doing that? Damn. Damn. That's all I'm gonna say. Goddamn. That. I mean, I literally said it. I said it. If I hadn't said it, I wouldn't have said it. I literally. I said to you guys this would most probably break back into to range. I thought it would reject from here a little bit, but man, damn, man, was any rejection? The hell? I'm on premium. What is going on? Anyway, I can't seem to change the time scale on this for some reason. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, I assume there would be some sort of rejection, but it's completely broken through. It's showing that there is movement in alts in relation to Bitcoin. So alts are starting to show some strength. I mean, when I say alt, I'm talking about ETH and alts and everything else. I talked about ETH. I talked about. Can we change it to that? Why can't I go to it? That is so weird. That's so weird. I talked. Where is that? That's so strange. Anyway, yeah. So that movement going to Bitcoin, we're starting to get more of a growth within alts and Ethereum, especially against Bitcoin, and that is a net positive, and that is really good thing to see. But it was good buying opportunity. Yeah, it was a great buying opportunity down there. If only you were very close to Donald Trump. Now, what we're seeing right now is that it looks like if we could break this level here, if we look at I showed you this graph several times before, if we can break this level there, that could be a signal of a change of trend in alts. And this little golden pocket that I drew here could have been the bottom. Could have been. This could reject and go back down. Don't get me wrong, right? But even a move from here to say here, that 8% move will cause massive moves in the market. I just need everyone to understand it could be enormous. We're talking about some crazy levels of movement in the markets if that happens. It could be absolutely massive, right? So guys, like keep this in mind. This is looking really good at this present moment for that to move up there, but it needs to break there again. It's at resistance. A lot of things are at resistance at this present moment, and that is slightly worrying. Why is it doing that? Let me just adjust this 1 second. There you go. That's better. Right. A lot of things are at resistance, so you could potentially expect some form of pullback. We'll see where that goes. Now, I'll look at total 2. Yeah, total 2 is doing crazy, but I want to look at total 3. Total 3 and Ethereum and all those kind of things. I'm going to get to that. What's this doing? Are we looking? Are we looking? Man, everything's at resistance, bruh. I just need it to break through. I just want it to break through. Can it just break through? That's all I want. I just want it to break through because if it breaks above literally the 870.12, this will show real acceleration up to the 960, right? That acceleration up to the 960, flipping that into support will confirm Wyckoff. And we are in we are in for we are in for some hold on to stuff. we're into some hold on to stuff area. I just want you guys to explain if this level flips here, it is a full-blown confirmation of Wyckoff, like accumulation. I mean, we're looking at a 2.5 to 3x from this, if that's the case. That would be absolutely wild, absolutely crazy. I'm telling you, you will be seeing some insanity going on, pure insanity, if that is the case. It is not unusual for this time of year. Not necessarily. No, not necessarily at all. What about XRP? Asking for my friend. I'm gonna talk about XRP. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh my god, that's that situation. One area of interest, I will say, right? Well, Alvarez, he watched the video on XRP. Did they? I think that's scared. It's going up. Please stop. It's going up. Please stop. What? What do you mean? Please stop what? I'm saying it's going up. I'm saying it. Can everyone listen? I'm saying it's going up. Listen to what I'm saying. I said that might be a small pullback, maybe. I'm giving you the maybe because everything's at resistance, all right? I like the way they say, stop talking. Talking too loud. All right, let's look at one area of interest. I mean, if I didn't say it to everyone, and I said it in the pro group as well, right? I literally said it. It wasn't like even me going, looks bullish. Yeah, it wasn't even like me not saying anything. I literally said to everyone what I was going to be doing. Everyone in the pro group also went, and I put in like 5-6 other places there. If you want to check it out, it's in the comments below. In fact, if anyone wants to check that out, let me just put this here because, you know. 1 second, where is that? Do we have it? Where is this? Where is this elusive thing? 1 second. Let me just add that into the swing of things. All right, where is that? Is it here? Yeah, here we go. If anyone's interested, check that out. Real cool alpha and a whole bunch of stuff is going on there. There we go. If anyone wants to check that out, you should check that out. It's really, really awesome. Awesome things that are going on in that place there. Right. Where are we? That's not what I wanted to do. Why did you all right. Yeah, so Sui's doing some crazy things. If it breaks this level here. I mean, I put the level there, right? If it breaks this level here, oh boy. Oh boy. Because if we zoom out on this bad boy, right? Let's do a bit of a zoom out on this bad boy. I just, like, to me that's possible. I just want to say it. Like, to me that's possible up there. And that is a wild move. See, remember when I said it's usually good to buy at support. I mean, we're a bit off. Render's gonna also look silly. I thought a whole lot was gonna look silly. I mean, we're a bit off. I mean, how much are we off? We're about 28% off, but at least we're at a safe level. I mean, 28% to potentially a 167%. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a loss, but whatever. It's all good. This is looking very good. Again, I will say, we are at resistance, right? I think I've said that 15,000 times. Where is the link on YouTube? Yeah, it's all on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you can check it there. All in descriptions. All right. We are at resistance. I just want to say, I want us to be very clear that there is a level of resistance repetition happening right now. Right? There is a bit of repetition happening going on. Yeah, that's a thing. So like it should break through. If it doesn't, if it holds above, if it breaks and if it breaks and holds here, this move, it's gonna do something like that. And if it flips that, it is. Did the sound effect? Do you guys understand the sound effect? I don't know. Do you understand the sound effect? Just make sure that you guys understood the sound effect. It wasn't too clear, but you know, that was like a rocket ship taking off. Yeah, rocket ship. All right, cool. That's that situation here. If we look at Ethereum, I don't want to. I don't want to like big up myself, right? I don't want to big up myself. Uh, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, no one else is giving me compliments. You know what I mean? Like maybe press the heart or something, right? Exactly as I said. Of course you do. Thank you very much. It's very kind. It's very kind of you guys to accept my own praises to myself, right? So I said that this level was there. I thought this was gonna go up and tap that and reject. It rejected before. It didn't really touch it, but that swing effect. You see that swing effect? Pull back and swing off. It's completely broken out. If this comes back, and does something like that, yo, I just wanted to stay here for a while. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. Stay there. Do something like this. Build a home. You know, put some windows in there. Put a door. Stay there for a bit. You know, make this your home for a bit. Do that. Build a garden. You know, put a tree. Like build a tree. Stay there for a while because the more the more it stays, there, the more it's party time. Right? Thoughts? Hackett's as a man brand. Yeah, some of the stuff is really good. They do some good suits, especially the one on the Harley Street. But it's more of the bespoke Hackett stuff that they do is really nice. But it's nice stuff. Why are you asking me about Hackett? Whatever. So yeah, that's the situation. I just wanted to make a nice little home, picket fence, tree, garden. You know, live your life here for a bit. Enjoy this area, Ethereum, because the more it enjoys its area here, the more these things start going absolutely ballistic. All right, I just want everyone to understand that. You also look at other ones. You know, some of my favorites. You look at Pendle. The more that Ethereum goes up and it breaks that, that's going to go to absolute spectacular levels. And you look at Solana, and I want to tell you guys something about Solana, right? If you guys had been following my videos, if you guys had been following my I can't say that word. I mean, that if you've been following that, right? If you had been following all those things, you would have understood that Donald Trump has been doing some silly things. Small little silly things have been has been done by Donald Trump, right? Has it got a aircon in the house? Aircon is coming in next weekend, all right? The guy's busy. Just shush. Just shush. What everyone would have understood is what insanity is this? Can someone explain to me what world class insanity is the is the Trump media company? We bow before your great Alvarez. We're not where they are. Shut up, please, Gus. You're too much. It's very kind. Just drop them likes and share my videos and comment and stuff, right? That's all I want from you. I don't want anything else. Just do that stuff. Comment it. Check out my alt channel. Right? Check it out. Get it to 1,000 so I can stream to other people. Right? Anyway. And like press the like button and follow and stuff. You know, and you want to get to 1,000 on the other one as well. You know what I'm saying? Gus has the idea. He's already done it. Right. So what's also happened is Trump media, you know, the Trump media that Donald Trump has no affiliation to whatsoever, being the president of the United States, right? Who has no effect, has not it's got nothing to do with Trump media, even though it might have his name on it. Maybe have applied for an ETF that includes. You sound like Bob Ross. Thank you so much. Just a little bit of I'll just build some trees here. a little bit of trees, and then just like we'll add a bit of a background the mountain. And you're just like, what is going on right now? I'm doing it. It looks like. Well done. Anyway, so yeah, they've applied for an ETF, and those include coins such as Solana, Crow, Ripple, Bitcoin, and all that kind of stuff. So undoubtedly, I don't want to I mean, I'm not gonna insinuate it, but if I was to say, if I was to look at, I'm gonna guess. This is a pure guess, right? It's got nothing to do with anything, right? I just want this to be a pure guess. I want everyone to understand, but I'm gonna assume that Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Crow are up. I don't know why. This is just I'm like using my special forces, like, keen skills. I'm feeling the energy in the air. I'm going all like, astrology, you know, technically Leo is in Uranus, right? I think those coins have pumped. And it's got nothing to do with Trump media and the United States, Mr. Trump. Of course, having no involvement, just, you know, the only the company that owns Truth Social, where the news and the world gets all of Donald Trump's state and legislative news from. It may have pumped those coins. I don't know. I don't know. What? But the planet Uranus. What's wrong with your what? He's gonna make Pelosi look like an amateur. I think he already does. All right. I think I think he is gonna go down as possibly the best trader in history. This guy has his final term in office, and he's going to leave with a bang. He's gonna leave with a real bang, right? Possibly an ETF, but he has no involvement in it, right? So there's this insanity that's going on. That was an interesting situation. Hasn't even ended there. There's even more amazing stuff happening. I'm in like world crazy modes, right? He also was it XRP resistance armors. All right, let's look at XRP 1 second. I wonder if it's up. Yes. I couldn't have guessed it. But yes, yeah, XRP's up, right? So XRP broke that resistance line. That's at the 2.33 level. It broke the 200-day MA. This thing is going to be going. Oh my God, George Soros contacted me and said $500 to learn his strategy. You should go for it. He seems legit. All right. So yeah, this is a full breakout. I'm gonna get a lot of people saying, is it too late for XRP? XRP people must be. Oh my God. Oh man. Their wives are gonna be happy tonight, right? That's all I'm gonna say. They're gonna be happy. They'll be very, very happy tonight, right? Now we're gonna come to a bit of resistance at this 2.4 level. It needs to flip that. Once it flips that, this is like sweet home Alabama. It's gonna be going to some stupid moves, right? Those stupid moves, obviously, I will caveat. Let's say we get to all-time high, will be a 41% move. Nice, right? Nice. XRP holders will be Auto Trader. Auto Trader website went down. You have no idea. It's gone down. They are all at Lamborghini level. They're gonna be, if I don't hit, I mean, the amount of time I heard, let's. I think gold is gonna go up, right? Especially as the chancellor rate cut is going crazy. I'm gonna show you something that will make it. If something like this happens, that'll be absolutely out of this world, right? Yeah, they're gonna be they're looking at yachts, boats, and all that kind of stuff, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, 40%, 10,000, here we come. Yeah, okay, right, whatever. So that's that situation. Who knows, whatever. I did a video about it. There's the good, the bad, and the real ugly, right? There's some real problems with this. As I said, 2x would be spectacular. It would be spectacular for XRP, and they'll call that a win, and I'll let them be happy, right? No problem, it's all good. Now, another thing that I wanted to show people is, look at this insanity, right? If we, I guarantee other trader traffic has spiked today, 100%. You can check that. Our Fed rate is at least 3 points. It should be not 3 points. You mean 300 points. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Our Fed rate is at least 3 points too high, right? 3 points too high. Too late. It's costing the USA $360 billion a point per year in refinancing costs and right now. No man, TikTok. So honestly, you scared the crap out of me every time you do that. All right. Okay, I'm back. Apparently, I'm not a robot, right? Sorry, great. Got a leverage loan on XRP right now. Okay, fantastic. Yes. Oh, this has. I mean, he means 300 points, right? Not 3 points. Just so you understand. Is at least 300 points. If say the Fed started doing some aggressive cutting. And it's weird. I'm finding myself in weird emotional states right now because I'm agreeing with this guy way too much, and it's freaking me out a little bit. Right? I'm not used to. Oh my god, guys, you are cursed by the XRP. I mean, I love XRP. What are you talking about? We can put my life savings into that thing. Yeah, I've just been fudding it, just because so I could do like, see. All right. What was I talking about? Yeah. So so he's pushing for 300 point rate cut, and if we start seeing a move of this magnitude start happening, right, it's going to be insane. Because if we think about it this way, if Donald Trump starts to the Strumpinator starts to really start making these deals, and he starts bringing in what could be a flat rate of say 15 to 20% on tariffs, and this cut happens, right? We're looking at what could be over $2.5 trillion worth of potential reduction in the debt. Hey Grizzly, how you doing? That would be enormous. That would be enormous. When I say everything will go crazy, I'm trying everyone to. I want everyone to really understand what that actually means. Everything. I love seeing your analysis the other week for the RSI Spring for ETH playing out perfect. Yeah, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Holy shit, 111. Yeah, if this happens, and I want everyone to understand this, right? If this happens, when I say things will pump, it would be the understatement of the century. Things will go. I don't even. It's giving me goosebumps thinking about it because I bought a lot of stuff. Powell resigns. I hope he doesn't resign. If he resigns, it will tank the market. He just needs to stay on, do as he's told, start cutting. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Do some like karate chops. Karate chop that rates down a bit, right? Go. I think the only thing he's waiting for is the CPI report. When the CPI said, but that is gonna crash the dollar. That's what they want, Philip. That's what they want. I don't think you understand. They are hitting the debt on all levels. Yeah, I'm gonna be sorry. The real monkey, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna start seeing people. I'll tell you this. What do you expect when Bitcoin hit all-time high? We'll see. Look, you're gonna start hearing people. If this happens, it will be absolutely insane, right? It will be out of this world insanity in all markets. People, look. I want everyone to understand. If this happens, I want to tell you, it's not America that's going to be buying all of American stocks and stock markets and assets and QQQ and everything else. It will be the world. It will be the world. Forget the almost $2 trillion in the money markets that will be running into S&P 500. The world will be investing into the USA because it will be in a situation where it's getting income, it's cutting costs, it's paying off its debt. It's crazy. Whether it will happen is another matter. We do have Powell to deal with. I'm sure he's not stressed at all. Right? I'm sure he's very, very rosy right now. Is Bitcoin, apparently everyone's like throwing Bitcoin numbers at me. Oh yeah. I mean, it happened as I said. I mean, yo. God, honestly. I mean, I don't. I mean, this is the thing, right? It's just the thing. When I say I told you so, when I say these words, all I want from you is that we have over 400 people on here, most on X, to go and subscribe to my Ubub and follow my alt account. All right? I don't want much. I mean, it literally happened exactly how I said it would. All right? So just go and follow my YouTube. All right? And follow my alt account. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go like all cottony in a second and talk about how a pound is for a pound of bananas. All right? Pound, bananas, follow my alt account on my YouTube. All right? That's all I want. I don't want much. I don't want much. All right? You said it. You're the man. And I will say this, right? I will say this. Solana's going to go absolutely crazy if it gets over this 160 level. And you know what's going to also go crazy? I want everyone to really understand. You know what's also going to go crazy? Fat God is going to go crazy. I want everyone to understand. It is at resistance. What is coming in line for this project right now? What's going to be doing? You're seeing projects do mad moves. You're seeing projects do mad moves. This is 6 months old. It's still this looks like a healthy chart. I'm just explaining to everyone. First, the big guys pump. Second, I'm just saying. I'm saying it. God, honestly, I think I might just sit here. I think I might just sit here. Where are all the bears right now, huh? Where are they, man? Seriously, where are they? Anyone? All of them. 1 second. There is one thing I need to do. Where are they now, huh? Where are they? I think knowing you owe me an island. Just saying. Ah. Okay. All right. Now it's fun time. Oh, you know what? Not even that. Wait, where's the other one? No. That's for bad times. That's for bad times. That's for bad times. These are the good times. All right. We're in the good times right now. Just wait. Oh my God. That's the pullback face. All right. That's what I'm talking about, right? There isn't a better stream than, I don't care what anyone says. There isn't a better stream than my own. Watching all these people there. It's cooked, bruh. It's cooked, bruh. 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 Bruh, it's cooked. Bruh. We're cooked. All right, cool, whatever. It's okay. We could be still cooked. Just saying. Another thing, right? If you guys had followed my ex, right? You know my ex? The one that no one follows? Because they're just like, bruh, I'm not gonna follow, bruh. I don't like following. I just like to watch and you tell me stuff. And then miss out on all the things that I'm talking about. Right? And my videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying, bruh? Right? I did put this. I mean, I literally made a video about it on my alt channel. That's why you need to follow my alt channel. Right, where are we back to? Let me show you what I put on my alt channel. So you guys can be like, oh yeah, let me not follow that. That's the thing I'm not gonna follow. Right? Let me just show you something, right? Remember I did a video about this little thing here? Remember that? Did anyone watch this thing? Anyone? Juhu, then sidelined. I just, remember this? Remember this thing? Do you know what this is? This amazing thing that I drew. Dude, my ex, what is it? This little thing that I put here. This little sort of, um circle. I'm trying to think of a word that doesn't sound drawing. Circle drawing. This here was the last time that MicroStrategy had its Q2 earnings report. Q2 earnings report. What they do when they have a Q2 a report is that they stop buying. Yeah, how do we have 300 plus people in the X Live and Alvarez alt account has less numbers? Exactly. Whoever the man, Walter, you're the man. You're the man. Let me just put this up. Things that Walter's asked for it. 1 second. Let me just put this here. Just like 1 second. 1 second. All right. Just to 1,000. All right. I don't want to say it. Do it already. Don't ask much. There, that just follow. It's on the tube. Just follow the damn thing and go follow my tube as well. All right. Yeah. So the last time this happened is when MicroStrategy stopped buying because it had to do with Q2 reports, right? And what happens? I'm the Locos guy, Alvarez. Walter, thank you very much, man. And what happened after he produced those reports is that they started buying. And you know what happened to Bitcoin? A 30% move happened. Last week was MicroStrategy's Q2 report. I stated this on the alt account. You guys don't follow, right? And then if you did follow it, you would have known that 30% move could be a possibility because it's this week that when they started buying again. Okay, there we go. What do the other streamers do when they're piggybacking on stuff that they've said that other people have said? So that's that. 30%. Wow. Yeah. That's what happened, right? Okay, I'm feeling better now. Should we just watch this while you guys just shower me with like attention and love and stuff? Remember that. Look, we're gonna get to all time. There's gonna be some resistance here. I will tell you that, right? And that's what I want to explain. I'm saying do not fade the cat. Look, when I say stuff, right? I don't say. Most of the time when I was doing without you seeing what I was talking about. Now you see short 50x. Knowing you're such a little. Honestly. You know what I'm gonna short, right? I'm gonna give you guys a strategy right now, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm telling you, in every way, do not listen to what I'm saying. In fact, right, what I'm going to say right now, in every single way, if you follow what I'm going to say to you, you are a world-class fool. Do not, good one, Sherlock, coping good. I'm coping like you would not believe. If only it wasn't recorded, everything I said, right? If only there was other people when they would say stuff that you could record it and go back and go, damn, bruv, you have so much drawing in your graph. Yeah, well, you see the levels, they're hitting it perfectly. This is how it works. I mean, do you want to see the path? No, this is just the Gaussian channel. What was I saying? I was saying something cool about myself and you made me forget. What was the cool thing I was talking about? What was that cool thing I was saying? Can anyone remind me about the amazing thing I was talking about myself? And I forgot what I was going to say. Lamar. I blame you, Lamar. Oh, yeah. When I say things and talking about stuff, I'm not saying it because it's just for funs and giggles and stuff. I'm saying it because stuff is moving in one direction. That band that became like one of the most successful in the world, that one direction is going to be happening soon. And I need everyone to understand that. Watching Sting. I don't know what that means. Right, cool. Right, so what are we looking at right now? And this thing is, to be honest, this thing is going to be, don't follow your strategy. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Thank you very much. That made me feel better, man. Dennis, that's very kind of you. I needed one. I needed one person to. I needed one. I just can't win. I can't win. I don't think I can win. It's not. That's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. If I started doing breakdancing right now, right, someone would be like, "Eh, I've seen better." I've seen better. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Is there much? Is there much more that could happen live? Can I? Can I just? I just want. I was okay. Okay. I just want. Literally, literally live. No, that was what you were saying before you were sidetracked. Literally, as I said it, 2 minutes later it happened. I mean, I just don't know what more I need to do, bruv. Like, I literally, you can you can literally, I mean, literally, the Trump tweet, the Trump tweet. Okay, so I was wrong. Okay, I'm wrong. If guys find you found it, you found it. You're right. You find it. It's very true. It's very true. Yeah. Jesus, I can't. I physically can't win. There's nothing I can do to win. Anyway, that's the situation where we are right now. Things are looking very, very healthy. God, just the feeling alone. It is gonna go for you know, this is the, you know what I'm saying to everyone. I want everyone to really understand this, right? I need everyone to understand. I literally said to everyone, I don't know how much more that I could say. I said that when this starts happening, people are going to be shouting at me, going, "Is it too late?" Right now, the move has happened. Trying to find your alt account. All right, okay. It's I'll show you. I'll tell you what my alt account is. You'll see it here. 1 second. Here we go. 1 second. There. Look. Why is that not at 1,000? I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, look. Do you see that? Really important graph. Do you see that one? Remember this one? Do you see this one here? And then there's this one here as well. And then I talked about you know, this one. You know. Yeah, see. I don't know what else to say, man. Look at that one there as well. You know, all these ones. Just honestly, I don't know what else to say, man. Are we red? Yeah, we're red. Completely red right now. Anyway, what can I say? What can I say? There we go. That's the situation. Look, there's a few more things as well I wanted to show you guys. so everyone can understand. You just if you guys want to check out, by the way, just press that. Goes into our own aggregator. You can swap any chain for any chain, 40 different chains, and you can swap it into this if you want to. See if there's anything that you guys. It can be anything on any chain, or you can do it the original way. You can do it any way you want to. Also, next week we're starting a aspect. I can't talk about it on TikTok, unfortunately, but you know, people who utilize this are going to get a free time to talk on this on my lives. Got me a lot. I just, you know, so you guys check it out, honestly. A lot of things are coming to this thing like you would not believe, guys. I'm just, and this is the thing, you know, a lot of people it's wild that it happens on our live. That's the craziest part of all this. This is what really gets to me always. It's always a situation where I'm just like, I'm talking about it, and it's just like, boom, boom, shake the room. Anyway, that's the situation. Right, there we go. Anything you guys want me to look at? It seems that I'm. Thank you to universe. Just I feel like I should be super clean website. Yeah, it's an awesome prediction for Bitcoin. I've literally any crypto coins you recommend. I watched the other account. You did say this. I mean, I did say. Anyway, whatever. Look, we're gonna see. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of sell orders right now. Can't get enough. Thoughts on say? Yeah, everything's gonna be going crazy right now. I will just say, just want everyone to say, where's? Oh man, things are going absolutely crazy in the markets. Unbelievable. This thing is going out of this world. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know what more to say. I mean, there's nothing more to say. I've literally described everything. I mean, if you look at USDT dominance, I mean, even the bits where it bounces off, you see, like wicked, and then it's holding. This is gonna break through. Yeah, breakthrough. The number for USDT dominance is 4.36. ETH, please. Yeah, of course. I mean, I feel like what I said about ETH, man. Anyway, where am I right now? Where's ETH? So cooked. God, we're so cooked right now. Where's my ETH? Where is my ETH? I can't even look at my ETH right now. Where is my ETH right now? We're so cooked, bruh. We're so cooked, bruh. Now ETH needs to hold the 2.742, 2.75. Yeah, 2.75. It needs to hold that. I mean, look. Your lives is always fun. Today is extra fun. Thank you so much, Dennis. You know, it's always fun when those people look at you going, "Who is this idiot?" I saw this 12-year-old, right? This 12-year-old came to me, right, on this live, screaming at me, going, "It's cooked," right? And I followed him, and this 12-year-old, and I came to Alvarez's live, and I was like, "You coping, bruh? You bruh? This 12-year-old told me that it was gonna do this." Honestly, whatever. It's so cool. Hold the line, Eth. Hold the line. Bruh. Yeah, hey, bruh. How you doing? Hey, Rui. How you doing, my man? Coping great, bruh. Pay attention. Pay attention, right? You just have to pay attention. All right. If you look at this piece of artwork, I mean, I just can you take a look at a Matic Polygon? I'm down 70%. All right, but you're up 3%. All right, Lamar, be happy. be, do I have Matic? Be happy. All right. Take the little wins. Yeah, Fat Cat is looking awesome, man. It is right at the point to go absolutely nuclear. It's right at the that nuclear point is going to be huge. Oh man, look at that. I just man, look. Let me show you something. Check this out. Minimum move from where we are from this point would be a 70% move. Just so you guys understand. That would take, I'm telling you, like minimum. I'll show you something. Watch this. Check this out. I'm gonna show you a little trick, right? Check this out. If you guys want to see, something interesting right now, check this out. Okay, 1 second. Look at the log scale, right? Right now, a 3,518% is its all-time high. I'll just let that stay there for a bit. So you understand. So you understand. That's a 35x. 35x. But it's up to you guys. It's no problem. Whatever. It's cool. It's up to you. No problem. It's all cool, man. Just it's up to you. It's so cool. It's so cool. If you gotta check it out, that's it. There we go. You can check out fatcat.social. Jesus. Okay, cool. All right, back to reality, right? Back to life. Back to reality. Let's get off this log scale. Okay, there we go. It's like an old dad 6 times. This is the thing that people I'm trying to get people into someone's mind. Like you're looking at 6% moves. There's a 35x move that's sitting there, and everyone's like, nah, bruv, nah, bruv. I don't like that, bruv. Look, I'll say this: if you look in the weekly, it's just above 100, above 110, and we're Gucci. Brev. Brev, nah. I want 2% brev. Too much alpha. People are not ready for this. They're not ready for the alpha. So like, just shut up, brev. All right. Start with the brev, and start with giving me my 1% moves. All right. I like 1%. Let's go with 1%. Yeah, let's hit that 1%. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, cool. When Lambo. I don't know, man. I don't know what you maybe you may now be called Alvarez. Thank you so much. Thank you, bruv. Rose. Now, bruv, bruv, bruv. I mean, can look? I don't want to say anything. I'm technically not allowed to ask you for this, right? But it would be amazing if people could show some form of appreciation in the form of Terminator faces. That's very kind, or any other type of, like, I'm not panhandling here. I mean, I need to pay the air conditioning guy. All right, and he's ducking my calls because apparently you need to get a license to fit air conditioning, and I didn't know that. All right, and I was like, it's all right, cool, man, just do it. All right, cool, no problem. It's all right. It's all right, man. Anyway, hey Alvarez, where do you see ETH in 2 weeks? Look, well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, look, let this settle first. Right now, I'm in full. Let's see where the cookies crumble, because it needs to. Oh God, why am I looking at this? 1 second. Wrong one. We need to make sure that these levels hold. There isn't a full pullback. People are selling like crazy right now, right? Because everyone's like, oh my god, I'm at 3%, 5%. Oh my god, right? It's just the nature of the beast. So, what is this looking like? 1 second. It's wild. It happened on stream. It literally happened on stream. Okay, there's no pullback. Maybe there still could be a pullback. Actually, we could deviate back into range and do that. It could happen, right? So be careful. Always look. There always will be other opportunities, right? I want to understand that. Don't be too hasty and jumping into things right now, because you could be the exit liquidity for people selling. Just be careful. But it's your choice. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've absolutely no idea. I if this does that, right? If it does that, I think I might get Bob Ross to do a portrait of it, and then I will mail it to every bear, every single bear that is on any social media site, every single one of them. I'll just like, when Lambo. I don't know. Why are you asking me Lambo? I just showed you a 35x a potential coin, and everyone was like, nah, bruv, nah, bruv. I'll get the 1.6% one. Let's go to 1.6. I'll take the 5%, bruv, or the 3.8%. I'm 3.8%, bruv. That's how I like it. I don't like this, like, the Bears might have posted their victory laps a bit early. Look, I don't. No, look. We could still have an aggressive pullback from here. It's not necessarily the case it's gonna be, but it's. I mean, it's looking like there could be some continuation. The amount of money that's gonna be coming into this industry, in this side, is wild. I've been saying it for weeks now, and everyone was coming at me. Everyone was coming at me. I was getting messages, and like them saying this, that, and I would say, look, I'm holding. When I see things the way I see it, this is the way I see it's gonna be going, and that's the way it went. What is it? The Bears might be posting. All right, whatever, man. Market's going up. Thank you, man. I think you're late here. Did you come back from the 12-year-old that you were listening to, and then were like, you know what? Let me go and visit the guy who's coping. I like the coping guy. He's the one that he's the he's the one that I now need to listen to. All right, the 12-year-old had my interest for a bit. He's convincing, right? Right, it was convincing. I bought his ribbons and his alpha book. Right, told you it changed my life, man. It changed my life. It changed my life. Although it's really, what's really good about the book, right? Because you can get a paper format version of it, like an actual paper form of it. When you're doing a barbecue, man, that thing burns really well. Like it's great. It's such a great thing. I don't know what it's in it, but I feel like bullcrap is a great fuel for this type of the barbecue season in the summer. Uh, every July during the last year of the bull run, it usually marks a turning point for things to start. We'll see. We'll see at the moment. Look, we've had a breakout. Finally, we've had a breakout. I've been talking about breakouts. Celebrate the all-time high with some bangers and mash. Thank you so much. Is that Cockney rhyming slam, man? I don't really want to know about who you banged and mashed. Right? I don't want to know that. But I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. What are we looking at? Render. All right. Extra sarcastic. I love it. What? I'm not sarcastic. What's wrong with it? It's great. Man, I'm telling you, the Tinder is like instantaneous. It's like it's soaked in something. Render, yeah, man, look, it's still got a lot to do. Render needs to get above. I've drawn the levels here. It needs to get above the 4.67 and 4.38. Like that area there is really key. It just needs to get there. Why is this here? 1 second. No, I get rid of that. Oh, this is the fib. Okay. Oh, it's on the weekly. That's why. I mean, look, technically it's still holding the trend lines back into the. It's broken this key level here, which is great. If it holds that could be, that could bode further continuation. But to get really, really happy, you need to get above the 4.7. 4.7 is really key. We'll see where it goes from there. All right. We'll see what happens on that side. All right. Guys, I'm gonna leave this on the high point, right? I need to go and spend some time with the fam. You guys have been amazing. Absolutely incredible. For people on the tube, I'm going to show you some other cool stuff as well, because I can't show it on here while I'm talking about it. In fact, yeah, I can't even talk about it. So for the guys on the TikTok, right? The guys on the TikTok, I'm going to say love you and leave you guys till tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a lot more video. Check out the YouTube and my other ones. Guys on here, you guys, I'm going to be talking to you about something more as well as we go along. All right, guys on TikTok, I'll catch you guys there. Follow alt account and all that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna come talk to you guys on the other side. Take care, peace, love, affection, all that kind of jazz. Right, to you guys, you get a bit of a extra 10% here, right? Now, I want everyone to understand a few things. First things first. Where are we right now? I want everyone to understand that you guys really, really need to check out this Bello Baba. Like, I use this myself. I want everyone to understand. This is, in essence, you can get private banking services, right, without having the restriction of having a minimum amount of money in an account. They're going to be coming out with a non-KYC a card, and you'll be able to register a bank account in the jurisdiction you want. You want a Dubai bank account? They will register an account in Dubai. You live on Dubai rules. You want one in Switzerland? They will open you a Swiss account. This is wild. This is only for 2 more weeks. If you sign up, and I'll tell you this right now, I'm going to show you something. If you sign up and put this code on the bottom, even when you're signing up, you don't have to do a full one. If you do a full one or either one, if you put this code into there and then fill this form out, it's simple. You're going to be entered into a private bank's token launch. I just want everyone to understand how insane this is. This is something that I use myself. Guys should definitely check this out. This is, I'm giving you something that's, and I'll just be like, it's awesome. It's a cool thing. I was using it the other day. Secondly, if you go onto my Learn My Alvarez, it's on the link, right? And a link on the YouTube. I can say YouTube now, finally. TikTok is so weird, man. Honestly, it does my head in. If you go to Learn My Alvarez, links in the descriptions on my YouTube, on the channel. If you go to the Mexi is doing an airdrop. If you have utilized any Solana chain and any wallet, if you connect it, or you've done any type of pump.fun airdrops, any of these, if you connect it onto to this, Mexi, which is one of the safest things out there. Not financial advice, it's up to what you want to do, right? If you do that, if you're in UK, which country would you recommend opening? Dubai, you suggest Dubai, or you could be in Switzerland, all of them, right? Anyway, when you go here, you'll be getting a automatic airdrop into your Mexi account. Just click this. It doesn't cost you anything. It's the actual Mexi that you could be looking at. All these links here, they're really cool links. If you want what's it called, trading view, I get a bit kickback, you get a kickback, you get a discount, I get a discount, you get it the tangent. It's not for the money, it's for getting you guys a discount. This gives you 10%. Honestly, I get $5. All right, I'll give you the $5. I'll give you the $5. It's just a really cool thing. You get a card, you can utilize it, you can tap your phone. It's one of the best hard wallets I've got. It's never been hacked, all right? And a whole bunch of stuff. You can follow Mexi. If you follow this, you get. Look, I have a deal with Mexi, right? And I know them very well. And they've given me a deal where if you utilize this link and trade on this link and utilize it and get this thing, I get it. There's a small little thing. I benefit from it. I get very, very low fees. And you also get very, very low fees. I purposely has done it so you guys can get the benefit, not me. I'm not here taking benefit. I wouldn't do all this free streaming and stuff like that if I wanted the benefit for it. Just check them out. These guys are amazing. Borderless banking. You can open up any account in any country you want. It's insane. It's insane. And look, their token is going to be launched, and you're going to be, if you fill that out, and you're going to, it's already sold out. Look, it's coming soon. This is a bank that does over $45 million a month. It's not a whatever you say type of thing. This is a serious, serious thing. I want everyone to understand that this thing is crazy, and the card is this non KYC card is coming. You can literally add it. It's MasterCard, so you guys understand. You can add it to your Apple Pay. It works with Apple Pay, Google Pay. It's fully regulated. Everything is. It's a fully regulated system. MasterCard doesn't work with anyone. You know, they're not renowned for it. All right. Have I given you guys enough benefit already? Or is it no? No. I don't want benefit. I want problems. I want problems. Anyway, look, guys, you guys have been awesome. Make sure you smash the like, follow my YouTube, follow my X. A whole bunch of stuff is going on in that sense. I'm telling you about Fat Cat. I'm telling you, you guys aren't listening. But when it gets to that level, you guys are gonna be giving me the, oh, where will it go in 2 weeks? Is it too late to get in? All that kind of jazz. Whatever. It's up to you guys. Anyway, look, love. I got a bag of XRP and X. Also have a Tangent card. Do I move it or move it off Rev onto? I love Tangent, man. Tangent is amazing. It's one of the easiest things I've ever utilized. And it's got a 256-bit RFID card on it, which means that it's never been hacked. The only way you can lose it is if you get the one with the 3 cards on it and the ring and stuff like that. The only ever time it's ever been you can get to is if they get your card. It's crazy. Anyway, Alan, fantastic. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely amazing. It's just a cool thing to be. I'm glad that this thing happened live. It happened as I was explaining to you where it was going to go. But you guys are brilliant, and I love you all. All right, you guys are incredible. Check out the pro group. Check out everything else, and also come to Learn by Alvarez. It's a great place to chat, man. News and stuff like that drop there all the time. All right, take care, guys.